A really bullish prediction came out for Bitcoin and Dogecoin from a very popular crypto bear. So, here's what happened. The CEO of investment banker JP Morgan has said that Bitcoin could 10x before we dive deep into it. It's important to understand why it's important for Dogecoin. Let's look at the Doge and Bitcoin correlation. It currently stands at 0.92. So, if Bitcoin will 10x at $450K per coin, Dogecoin will be priced at somewhere around $2 too. Now coming back to it, it's important because Dimon called it a fraud back in 2017. So being one of the biggest crypto bears and also the CEO of one of the biggest banks in the entire world, it's a pretty big deal that he thinks Bitcoin will 10x. Now, it's pretty funny that he's saying that he's still not interested in it. It's funny because back in January, his firm purchased a 10% stake in MicroStrategy, a firm whose entire future is dependent on Bitcoin. Now, let's look at how the market is doing. The general crypto market is doing well right now. We've seen it stabilize over the previous few days since all that nonsense came out of China. Ethereum is back above 3K and Bitcoin is also pretty much trading sideways. Let's look at the crypto fear and greed index. So it stood at 27 yesterday, and it is now at 26. So I'd say it's pretty insignificant. And there are several reasons why I think the entire crypto market, including Dogecoin, will rise from here. The essential thing to remember right now is that September has traditionally been a bad month for cryptocurrency. Since 2013, virtually every September has been a red month for crypto. September has been a red month for the previous 4 years in 2020, 2019, 2018, and 2017. Only 2 years since 2013 has September been a green month. Now, a few fascinating events have occurred, indicating that we may have a very green October, November, and December in 2021. The first is that, historically, October, November, and December have been quite green in terms of what has been Bitcoin and general market returns. Not only that, but earlier in 2017, we witnessed something extremely similar to what we just experienced with China. Back in 2017, China imposed a complete crypto prohibition, causing the price of Bitcoin to plummet. We watched Bitcoin's price drop almost 30%, followed by a 700% rally, and this is precisely what we're witnessing today. When this new information regarding China, the important thing to note is that it is absolutely aligning in terms of timelines. China releases a crypto ban in 2017 September. China releases a crypto ban in September 2021. In September 2017, we witnessed a red month, and in September 2021, we saw another red month. So, looking at past tendencies, it appears that we will have a very green October, November, and December. The other thing we need to keep a watch on is what is happening with this CoinShares digital asset report. Every week, CoinShares publishes a weekly report aimed at institutional investors. We witnessed something interesting last week. The news from China has caused a slight sell-off in the market. So, with their new report, we'll have to ask several questions. The first is whether institutional investors are still investing in cryptos after that. What about some of the popular altcoins? Did we see institutions pour money in any of the altcoins like Cardano, Solana, Polkadot, or Ripple? So we have to keep a close eye on their next report, which will come out sometime later today. Now, we recently saw some huge inflows from institutional investors, which means that they are still very bullish on crypto. So it'll be interesting to see what they write on this report. If we see inflows, that will be a very positive indication for crypto in terms of what we've seen historically in the last 3 months of the year and what comes following a China crypto ban. Finally, we have to see what's going on with Bitcoin and technical indications. In terms of technicals, Bitcoin's price has just risen above the 100-day simple moving average. It's important to note that we're staying above these simple moving averages, and we've also recently seen that golden cross. So overall, historically in terms of what's happened with Bitcoin, we're in a great position to see record-breaking October, November, and December of 2021. There's no way to know for sure, but everything in terms of technicals is lining up right now. It appears that institutions are continuing to pump money into crypto, and I am highly positive on crypto for the rest of 2021. Before we go any further, please keep in mind that we're giving away $500 to a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on your favorite crypto. Read our description for more info about it. Now, let's talk about some other interesting news. It's also worth noting that millionaire Mike Novogratz believes the Bitcoin market is in good health. He says that China has less control over cryptocurrency. So, basically, as a result of the supply shock, the amount of Bitcoin and Ethereum on exchanges is at an all-time low. We're noticing a decrease in the number of addresses. The quantity of transactions is also decreasing because people are holding for the long haul. And we're finding that it's not only institutional whales that are holding, but it's also the retail investors. So this is extremely bullish because it just goes to show that the crypto sector is set to explode, and we're going to see that October and November are going to be really great. Coming back to it, he also said that the Bitcoin market is in terrific health and that he has never seen so much cash flow into it. So what he's actually saying is that the Bitcoin price is consolidating, that we're creating pressure, that we're developing a pressure, and that we're about to burst. And he's saying that for the long-term future of crypto as a whole, and he feels that the market is in excellent health, and I have to agree with him. Now we have to be cautious and remember that this bull run is very similar to 2013 when we had a double top. And in 2013, we had a blow-off top where it simply went parabolic and then plummeted down very quickly. This year, I don't think we'll have the same blow-off like we saw in 2013. I believe we will slowly reach 100K, 135K by the end of the year, and then begin to decline gradually. I don't think it'll be a quick flash as we witnessed in 2013. This is because we've never seen such widespread institutional acceptance of Bitcoin, and the whales are not going to let it just fall down like that. They've simply got a lot of money invested in cryptos right now, so we won't see a flash crash of 80% after the 100K later this year. Now, let's come back to Dogecoin. Elon Musk believes that the Dogecoin costs must reduce in order for it to become a viable payment method, after AMC CEO says that it may accept it for cinema tickets. So, basically, it is important that the costs be reduced and that the upgrade be made available for Dogecoin. But the problem is that because we don't have enough nodes upgraded to the recent version, it's still not having the impact that we need to see. Fees would have to be reduced for it to become a viable payment method, and this is correct. His post came after AMC CEO stated that the movie theater may take Dogecoin in exchange for movie tickets. So it's true, since spending 40 cents for a Dogecoin transaction can be a little pricey, especially if you're purchasing a coffee for 99 cents. As a result, that increases the proportion of the fees to the actual price you pay, so we certainly need that to happen. Elon Musk's remarks also indicated that he is undecided about adopting Dogecoin for Tesla. So here he's actually saying he's not sure about it, because I think he's suggesting that once the fees are lower, he could welcome Dogecoin for Tesla, which I'm sure he would. I believe it will be released somewhere in November. I'm fairly certain about this, and I expect it will be released rather soon. And you must understand how bullish this is. On top of the ETF news that we talked about yesterday, it looks like October and November are going to be really bullish for Doge and the entire market. But still, I'd just like to remind you that this is just my personal opinion and not financial advice, so you should always do proper research before investing anything into crypto. And this is it for today's video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye. Take care.